Hey there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Hen's Tooth Cafe. Today we're not showing off anything new, but we're just doing a comparison. Here we have an original Honey Special Fuzz, circa 67, 68, 69, somewhere in there. Nobody's really sure. Well, they're kind of sure, but it's in that era. Here we have a my photonic Superfuzz, which I put together, one of the latest pedals I put together. And the thing is that they're basically, this is the classic Superfuzz circuit. I changed the switch to a scoop control, which I've got dialed right down right now, because this is similar to a Superfuzz circuit, but not quite the same. It's got the 6 transistors, except instead of using 2 transistors on the front end, it uses 2 transistors on the rear end, whereas the Superfuzz has 2 transistors on the front end before you get into the octave section. So I'm just doing a comparison test to see the difference with the different configuration, whether one is better than the other or not. Anywho, so I've got them hooked up in series here, and right now I've got the Special Fuzz on, so I'm going to be clicking them so I can just A/B the 2 of them. And I've got the drive on max here, because this pedal here only has a volume on the back end of it. There's no drive. The drive is flat out, and there's no scoop control or tone control like on the classic Superfuzz. So basically the drive and the scoop I've got set up to match this, and then I've just evened out the output volume on the 2 of them to get them about the same. So we're going to start on the bridge pickup, tone right up. This is the Special Fuzz right now. We're using the Special Fuzz bridge pickup, tone maxed. Okay, so now we'll go to the Superfuzz. So Superfuzz, fuzzier, but on the decay, less of an octave overtone than the Special Fuzz. The octave overtone comes through quicker on the Special Fuzz. Now, is it because they changed the position of the transistor in the circuit? There's differences in the resistor values being used as well, but the 2 circuits, the Superfuzz, the original Superfuzz, and this Special Fuzz, originally spec'd the same transistors, the 2SC828Qs. So obviously I don't have 2SC828Qs in this. I have this was actually a transistor array of 2 N2222s, but I have it set up so the voltages are very, very close to the original Superfuzz voltages. Superfuzz. So now we'll go to to the neck pickup, roll the tone down. That was the special fuzz. So the Superfuzz, of course, they're both excelling where they should, which is with the neck pickup and with the tone rolled down. Insofar as the octave is concerned, the octave on the special fuzz is a bit cleaner, whereas the octave on the Superfuzz is fuzzier. But one thing that I did notice as a difference between the two is that with a Superfuzz, when you crank a chord, you always have this moment of compression when the chord, when you first hit that chord, the volume kind of goes down a bit and then swells back up. It's like a wah wah, and I've read on a lot of forums that this is the nature of the beast for the Superfuzz. That it's either that moment of either a blast of hiss, as they say, or that when you hit the chords really hard, the volume kind of dips down for a split second and then blasts back up. Whereas with the special fuzz, you don't get that. It's when you hit those chords, it blasts right through and then decays in a linear fashion. So there you go. So the special fuzz, a little bit mellower. It tends to produce octave overtones a little earlier in the decay. Superfuzz, raunchier. The octave is fuzzier, not as clean as the Superfuzz. And where it comes to playing, power chords, the special fuzz will output it right away, whereas the Superfuzz will dip your volume for a split second on the initial attack, swell back up, and then decay. So that's the difference between the two, and you can look at the schematic and you can see how the layout of the transistors and the surrounding landscape looks. There you go. That's our test for today. Have a great day.